What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked and Relentless podcast. Holy fuck, am I high? I'm Robbie Sauce.
Oh, fine. Yeah.
It's a show where we talk about new and retro albums, and we give you our top 5 favorites from those. I'm Rob.
No, I mean, I'm Austin. You already said it.
Yeah.
People know who we are.
Man, so like I was telling you a minute ago, I got home 5 a.m. Out partying with the boys after show last night. Sink or swim, very successful show. Sold out crowd, 211 people packed in that tiny room.
Very nice.
It was our biggest house in years. So that was sick.
A lot of you actually had some good names out there. Or just that show was just big.
I mean, it was. I think the new ownership makes a difference, and our promotion's gotten a lot better. And
yeah, that'll do it.
we had like 100 in that building's a really good night for us. You know, like 70 has probably been a typical night for us the last year or so. But yeah, we had 211. We had to make up a whole new row of seats. We're like, fuck, dude. Like it was. I fucked 2 rows actually. We had to add 2 rows of seats on a place where there's normally not seats.
Right.
But yeah, it was sick, dude. And then we had like 50 of those were like at one show a year we'll get this like church college that comes out. It's like 50 kids that go to this fucking Christian college and they just come watch wrestling once a year, and this was the time they picked this time. So it already 161 was going to be a fat house.
Right.
But then made it even bigger with them.
Love it.
Yeah, that was sick. I got home 5 a.m. I woke up at 8 after going to bed at 5, and then just couldn't go to sleep.
Nah, damn.
And then I just took an edible a little while ago, and it's been a minute.
You're gonna sleep for a good solid 18 hours.
Oh, you bet your sweet ass in half a titty I am. 1,000%, dude. I'll tell you one thing that I did get done though this weekend outside of just helping put on a kick-ass wrestling show. I listened to Bilmuri Kinda Hard. That's what we're talking about today.
Did you get kind of hard?
I got pretty hard actually.
Got pretty hard. Okay. Well,
I got
than
pretty
what they
hard.
wanted.
So speaking of, let's go ahead and just. I mean, first of all, lay it out on the table. We did American Motorsport a while back.
Yep.
It was the most anticipated episode for one person, me. Every episode, it was, man, I really fucking hope we pull Bilmuri out of this bowl.
Yep. For
And then-
a lot of episodes.
A whole lot. And then we finally do it. Clearly did very well for us. I gave it a 4.4. I'm going to tell y'all from rip, this got a 4.3. It's more the same.
Yep. Same. 4-3.
Same 4.3.
4-3.
This album, they've released, fuck, dude. I mean, I remember early in the life cycle of this podcast, like right around the time I moved here, which is almost a year ago now, I was talking about like the search for the Hogman continues, because we were getting those previews that led up to the Cryptid Hunters gimmick into the first single, More Than Hate.
Yep.
And all of that shit was so entertaining. And so we had More Than Hate for a hot minute to listen to. Great single.
Yes.
I think now that I actually want to ask you this, now knowing the whole track list and getting a chance to sit down and listen to all these over the weekend, do you still think that More Than Hate was the right choice for the first single?
No.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
do. What do you think it should have been?
So, we get into it now?
Well, I'm just saying what should have been the first single.
Oh, what should have been the first single?
Like, that had nothing to do with the list.
No, I'm not talking about the list. Just, I would almost say Twice could have been.
So
Maybe,
here's why
maybe Where to Find Me, or I wouldn't, probably one of those, to be honest, because you get the same vibe and algorithm of Bilmuri. You throw out More Than Hate, which is their heaviest song on the album. That's actually got lyrics.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Because, yeah. And there was a couple of interviews and a couple of podcast things I saw with Johnny saying, like with this new album, we're kind of straying more into a little bit of heavier. We're trying to, get more instrumentals. We're doing this, we're doing that. And you come out with More Than Hate. And I'm like, fuck yeah, this is what he's been talking about. And then the rest of the album is not like that. You went back to motorsports, which I love. I'm not complaining, but that's my one negative. How you gonna tell me this album's gonna be heavier, and you give me softer, more alternative songs?
So here's the thing. One, I do think that it was the right way because you have to, especially with that kind of build-up of, hey, we're going to have some chunky riffs. But if you really think about it, though, most of these songs, they're just riffs that are a little chunkier. They've got the gain cranked up a little bit higher than they did on Motorsports. Yeah. That's what
still,
it is.
There's only a 10-second breakdown in a lot of them.
Yeah, they all follow a pattern.
It's still, yeah.
But, like, whenever you look at, like, if you go back and listen to Motorsports, like, the only, like, real kind of heavy guitar parts, like Blindsided.
Yeah.
You know, that's really, like, nothing else. Like, the end's not a super heavy guitar part.
Right.
Except for, like, that one part, like, that little bridge in between or chorus 1 and verse 2.
Right.
Like, Empty Hand is not that heavy at all. Like, none of those guitar parts hit like Blindsided does. You kind of have more Blindsideds on this album. Is kind of how I look at it. Like, because there are heavier riffs, but it's just, like I said, just the gains cranked up higher.
Yeah.
Like, they could have played that More Than Hate riff cranked down a little bit, that fucking single coil bridge pickup on the Strat, instead of taking out that fucking Jackson or whatever. Just play the Strat, single coil bridge pickup, and it would have sounded like the end. Like...
Because even, like, I would even say Harder to Tell is still a harder chorus than a lot of the choruses on Sports. You know, like, I get what you're saying. You know?
Chorus,
Maybe I'm being a little too hard on that aspect to it, because you give me More Than Hate, which has a hard intro.
It is heavy.
A hard pre-chorus, a hard chorus, a hard breakdown, and, like, everything but the verses is not, like, heavy. Yeah. Everything else about the song is heavy, which, of course, I'm gonna love.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah, More Than Hate does hit like a motherfucker. Maybe they should have just opened up with Kind of Hard. Just have that the lead single.
Like, I would
say with no vocals anymore, guys.
I still want More Than Hate as their single. Maybe it'd been like the third or the fifth one. Like, here comes the album, More Than Hate. Like, oh shit! Like, you know, we got hit. You know. Maybe towards the end to give a better anticipation of the album, instead of giving somebody like me More Than Hate first and then the rest of the singles. I'm like, I'm trying to compare to More Than Hate. Yeah. You know, I'm trying to, like, you give me that little, but hey, then you give me Kind of Hard as the first song. I'm like, I'm not mad anymore.
Yeah, I think that the technical singles, it's like, it's weird. It's like, I did see this on Wikipedia earlier. And the technical singles is not at all what. So, like, they're not considering More Than Hate a single because it was released before the announcement of the album. Yeah. So it wasn't released as a promotional single for the album.
It was a promotion for their skits.
Yeah,
they're trying to find,
which was amazing. Yeah. They're saying that the 3 singles are Twice, Always Let You Down, and Where to Find Me.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. That's weird. Now, Twice, good news, is number 21 on the U.S. hard rock charts.
Wow. Makes sense, though, because it's...
Always Let You Down is number 3 on the U.S. hard rock charts. 33 in U.S. mainstream. That's big, dude.
That makes sense. Because even Always Let You Down, like, you still have the twangy from the guitars, you have the country vibe, but it's still a decently heavy riffs and heavy
now that
tone.
I look up, because I didn't realize there was a Spotify singles in between here, they actually do count More Than Hate and Hard to Tell. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
So they are up there. More Than Hate got 14 on U.S. hard rock, and Hard to Tell got 21. So they've been charting.
They're up there, yeah.
Where to Find Me just came out, so that's probably why it doesn't have anything yet. Yeah, that was that one released like 3 days before the album came out.
Because even Always Let You Down, the verses is not country, I'm going to say. It's very, very alternative, very, you know, the only country you really get out of that song is
it's Johnny.
Now,
I do want to say, like, hearing that, I want Johnny and Jeremy to do more stuff together in the future.
Yeah.
I want Johnny on A Day to Remember song, dude. I want them making videos together more often. Because they've clearly got similar sense of humor.
Right. But, you know, after their recent tour or recent shows that they done last year is the first time they ever met each other.
I know, that's wild.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
You talking
I
about
know.
Warped Tour, all this? No, ain't no
It's
way.
possible.
Maybe they played in like different stages, or they played around during arenas. But the fact that they've never met there was a lot of hate against Attack Attack throughout the whole board of bands. So they were probably shut out by everybody.
Yeah, they suck, dude.
So
Yeah. So now that you think about it.
yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, like I think they make a really good team. And another thing I want to point out is, since we're talking about the collabs, the other noted collab on here is Novelist. Thing about this album, as you were mentioning though, like it's a lot of aspects for motorsports. There's that clear formula. They're all 4-chord, 4/4 pattern. He even some of his vocal patterning is kind of similar in a lot of these songs. Like there's I can tell you right now, Back Then and Waves have a little thing where he kind of like goes up real sharp at the end of the bar.
And more than 50% of all their songs, the title of the song is the very last line of the chorus, the last word of the chorus.
Yep.
That is
That's a great point.
Every time.
Great point.
There are
actually.
a couple that they didn't that I respected more. I'm like, oh, thank God. But of course, I mean,
no, yeah,
shit fist. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. But still, you know.
But yeah, like I think the only one off the top of my head that it says the name of it, but it's not at the. It is at the end of it, but it's also a lot throughout it, so it's a little bit different. It repeats it a lot. Is Back Then. Yeah. Because he'll say Back Then 2 or 3 times in the chorus. Mm-hmm. So he does say it at the end still, but yeah, right. No, yeah, I think you're Rock Bottom.
Rock Bottom?
That's the only one, because Rock Bottom is where we live. Like that's
to say it's 50%. There are, but they're like,
I think it's more than 50
on this album.
Because Hard to Tell, More Than Hate, Twice.
Twice did he?
Where to Find Me? Yeah, twice he did.
Yep.
Always Let You Down.
Yeah. But Waves. You go back to motorsports.
Fuck.
Better Hell.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, so, but right there, dude, they're formulaic as fuck.
Well, when one person is pretty much writing 99% of the songs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's kind of how it.
But I think having the A Day to Remember and the Novelist collabs helped a little bit, because it's still the same formula. It's still, a fucking 4-chord song, but you've got these different musicians playing them. Mm-hmm. And like you can tell, like that A Day to Remember one, like I was like straight up like Neil's playing guitar on that. Like he has to be. Like I'm hearing his like pick pattern.
That verse is 100% him.
Yeah. But like. Yeah, so that, and then the Novelist one, that solo, while it's not a long solo by any means, adds so much.
Yes.
It really adds a lot. And there's a couple of cool solos on here. Another thing I want to talk about, since we talk about instruments, there's 2 fucking songs with Gabby playing saxophone.
I'm going to say thank you.
Really? You wanted less sax?
Look, she's a great sax player. I was afraid that she was going to be in every song, and that for me that was going to get old very quickly. I kind of wish she was in more than 2.
Yeah,
because
more than
she's
2.
a touring artist. She also sings with Johnny, and she does add sax in live shows. So maybe that's why they didn't, or maybe she just wasn't really available. I don't know. You will never know.
Yeah, wow.
But just. It's one of those, if you're giving me a sax every other song, I'd be like, hey, man, too much. Like,
I get that.
Because it's going to turn into the same thing, because as much as I do love her sax, she's very seductive in her sax, but that's just what she does. So after many songs, I know I would have been like, yeah, we didn't need that one. I liked it in the other one. I just kind of had that feeling.
I think 4 of 13, though, at least.
100%. Yeah, like that many, a good quarter of the album would have been... because then it kind of makes me get the feeling like, what is she going to do live? Is she just going to go away? Is she just going to sing with Johnny she does?
If you pay attention, or is she... You can barely hear it because she's kind of buried in some of the mixes, but she's singing backup on like every one of these songs.
Okay.
Yeah, like you have to listen real close for her. But I think, because like there were songs I was like, oh fuck, like Back Then was when I was like, oh shit, am I hearing Gabby?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she's in there.
Okay, because like that's one thing I do like about their live shows. Like because sometimes she's singing with Johnny a lot of the songs, but she doesn't sound bad with Johnny. Like they both work together
well,
very well, and it's not annoying. It's not overly done. So,
but another thing, and I wonder if the placement was on purpose. The two sax songs are the second album and the second song and the second to last song.
Twice and Back Then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Honest. Sorry, Honest.
Honest twice. Yeah. So like for me, it's like I hear the Saxon twice, and then I kind of forget that I haven't been listening to sax this whole time until I get to Honest, and I go, "Holy fuck, that's right, Gabby's in this group."
Right.
So that was a weird choice. Like we're gonna have two, and we're gonna have them at the complete opposite ends of the album.
At the same time, as for what I said, kind of thinking back, maybe the album is, it is just a little bit heavier. Where are you going to put a sax? Where are you going to put sax in More Than Hate?
I would have put it in, dude, it could have been in, back then definitely could have had it.
I can see it in Hard to Tell. The ending.
Hard to Tell, maybe.
Starfish
Rock
Spreader,
Bottom,
definitely.
1,000% Rock Bottom.
Yeah.
Starfish Spreader be a good one. Why not? You're doing all the other stupid shit that you're doing.
Right.
Where to Find Me would have been perfect with sax.
Where to Find Me would have been good after the solo. Like if she would have did a solo part 2 with his notes, like kind of just taking over. That would have been a very cool. That'd have been sick.
So yeah, like we could have done more.
Could have had more.
We could have done more. But yeah, that's interesting. And another thing to note about her sax, she's not really doing much. Like that thing for Twice, dude. Like it's like 4 or 5 notes, and that's it. It's just holding notes.
Like saying, I call it seductive. Like she's not doing anything crazy, but she's just doing. I forget. I don't even know the words for it, but where she's like gradually getting louder and getting quieter. Kind of the same thing. Like everybody's like, "Oh, Gabby did the solo for Sleep Token," but go listen to the solo. It's just well done and soft. That's kind of, if that's what she does, great. Not saying nothing bad about it, but you're not gonna hear. I don't think you're ever gonna hear Gabby getting there shredding in a song. Maybe I know she can. I've seen her do videos on TikTok where she's like playing notes fast and she's getting into it. But
even like the end. Like the end had more going on in it, than either one of the songs on this record. Yeah, I don't know. That's just something that stuck out to me.
It kind of like, I hate to make it sound like this, but it kind of felt like Gabby was kind of just an afterthought.
It's weird.
She wasn't a necessity for this album. She was just.
I don't know. It was just weird because like the 2 times you hear her, she's not really doing much on that sax.
Yeah.
It's strange. But I mean, outside of that though, I love the fucking record.
Oh yeah,
it's such a joy to listen to. We both listen to it, 4 times or so each.
Right.
I love it, dude.
List has changed every time I've listened to it, so it's probably not, this top 5 is still probably not my top 5 that I truly think of. I text you like, can you do like a top 10, or something?
I almost considered it. Because this is tough. Like, because we're gonna love all these. Because there's some that like had to get taken off the list, and then there's one that wasn't on it, and now it's number 3. So, and if I told Austin off air, I was like, if I listen to this motherfucking thing 2 more times, this song's gonna be number 1. Like,
right.
All right. So you want to go ahead and get into this?
We can. Yeah,
let's go fucking do this, dude. This is gonna be sick. 'Cause I know we're gonna talk crazy about these fucking individual songs. So both of us gave it a 4.3.
Yep.
What was dishonorable mention? Once of those, that's not the word to use. Your least favorite.
Fuck, dude. I really don't know. Because, like, even I'm looking at my ratings, I don't agree with my ratings. I just had to rate them just to get the number. So, like, I don't know, dude. Like, to be honest, I really don't know.
So,
I'm not even happy with my ratings. I mean, of course, my top 5, yes, that's the ratings, but everything else is just kind of like, if I could have just done a 4-5 for the rest of the album, I would have.
Well, let me get the creative juices flowing on this one. Let me tag in here, Podna. So I for obvious reasons put the instrumentals 1 point each lower than everything else on the list.
Yeah,
so like
that didn't happen. Kind of Hard got a 4.5, and Starfish Spreader got a 4.4. Those songs are just badass.
I gave Starfish Spreader a 37, a 3.7, and Kind of Hard a 3.8. I liked them, but like I don't care,
bro. Kind of Hard. If I'm getting ready to do some bullshit, or if I like that's Kind of Hard is now my pump up song. That minute and a half gets me fucked. Like I'll go fight a 5-year-old listening to that song.
but no, like I like them. I think that they're I mean they're obviously heavy as shit. They're fun. I like them, but I don't like them as much as the actual songs on the fucking album.
Mm-hmm.
So the lowest song that I've got here is a 3.9, and it's Shit Fist.
Okay.
We found the country song.
Yeah.
And I said it's wild because this is the one song that I absolutely think could get spun on country radio, but that title will absolutely keep that from happening.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Why'd you call this Shit Fist? I
Right.
can't. I don't understand. Like, that's probably a big disconnect for me. It's like, why is this called Shit Fist?
And honestly, I might even like agree with you on that one because Shit Fist did not make my top 5, but honestly it is, and like my notes on Shit Fist is like, wow, this is truly the only country song I will ever enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, other than that, the rhythm's great, the lyrics are always awesome.
Oh yeah, oh god.
You have a country song that sings my my favorite music lyrics. Hey, Bill Murray's always gonna.
That's the alternative, dog.
You know what? I might just throw that one in there with you because, I mean, it's still got a what is shit? Yeah, it got a 4.
Mine got a 3.9.
Yeah, like all the songs are up there.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's still good though. Like, still enjoyed it for sure.
Right.
Who's going first this week?
It is you.
It is me. My number 5, Austin.
Yeah.
Is You Know Where to Find Me.
Wow, I was curious if that one actually was going to make, because it does something that you don't like. The first line is the name of the title.
Trust me.
I really didn't think that's the only reason why I didn't think that would make it. But honestly,
and you're right, I hate that shit, but I have let it go when I listen to this
at least
one. It doesn't bother me.
I will give this one the credit that it kind of doesn't do that, because instead of just saying where to find me, it goes, you know where to find me. So we actually get a lyric instead of just, But
you get you're getting that whole line. But yeah, I mean, it came out right before the record came out.
Yeah.
It's got a real fun, upbeat instrumental. Novelists, like I was saying earlier, just adds so much there, while still it's clearly a Bill Murray song, adding their own flavor. The solo was really good. I wanted an extra bar, or at least
it did feel a little too short.
It's short.
It could have been a little bit longer to give that. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I gave that a 4.5. I love that one. What you got for number 5?
Man, where to find me?
What the fuck? You just said that. I gotta look for it again. These colors are hard to look at.
Like, again, just like what you said, the solo was great. The intro, like, it's almost like what am I trying to say? It's not just song. Johnny doing it. It's just like 50 of him in the background. It's almost like I don't know.
The echo? Delay?
Yeah, something like that. But this song, there's 2 songs that I did make comments about. Wow, this song could have made it on Motorsports and it would not have changed. Like, it's still just as good, or if not better. You know what I mean? But
yeah, Where to Find Me would have fit in really well.
This is the one that's like, okay, this one wasn't heavy, but a little more gain. But yeah, the solo, the same. The thing that the guitarist always does, that before he plays a note, that he does that every fucking bar. Yeah. Hey, it works.
I'm a big
This is probably guy. That you are. But lyrics, phenomenal.
Yeah, all very good.
Sold me. You packed your bags and left your pride. Hey. Well said, sir.
My number 4 is Back Then.
Back Then, okay.
I enjoyed the fuck out of this. When this started playing, my shoulders started moving like a motherfucker. Yeah. I don't want to go back then. Yeah. I love how he's telling a story. You know, he's telling a whole ass story in this one. I think the verses are extremely well written. Like that first verse, I don't want to think about back then, June 8th, fighting outside on a Wednesday night at your mom's place. Then it's 2 lanes, 25 missed calls, ain't nothing at all wrong. Like, dude, that's crazy. 1, I started drinking. 2, then I'm calling you up. 3, 4, I'm thinking it was better than it was. Like, that's sick.
And it's like, it's almost like kind of pop country, but like you said, it kind of it there's that groove that just you kind of forget it's a country song to me. Like it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Because
a bad drywall patch every time you got mad is a fire ass line. Yeah.
But yet again, that palm muting from the guitar is their number one. Like, is that Johnny or is that the other guitarist doing? Like, that's what I want to know. You know, like this is why I need this information.
I imagine Reese probably played in the studio. Probably last thing he did before he left. If I had to guess. What did your number 4 get?
Bro, twice.
Because that's a fire one.
Kinda Hard, bro. What a great intro.
Oh,
you can get rid of Kinda Hard. Twice, just as good of an intro song to this album. Like hands down, that the way he comes in the verse. Oh, dude, Johnny. Thank God you got rid of the auto tune.
Yeah. Run away.
Yeah.
Run away,
the sax.
Running your way back to me.
Like we just talked about it. Not doing anything crazy, but it works so well with this song. It's like just holding out them notes, feeling it.
Dude, you'll be the one to kill me twice.
There it is. You know, the last song of the
you can imagine
last word of the chorus.
You can imagine. Well, dude, that whole line. You'd be the one to kill me twice. You can imagine how I feel about this song.
Yeah,
he's admitting like I shouldn't. I'm gonna yeah. I feel that, dog. When this one came out, this was one of those. Suzanne looked me in the face and she's like, "Does this motherfucker watch you? Does he know what's up in your life?
Yeah.
Because these shits are about you, dude." Yeah, twice. I'll tell you right now, it didn't make it, but it was so close, dude. So close.
It's
a
it's
killer
not.
song.
I wouldn't say it's heavy, but it's just that good rock.
No, it's not heavy. It's got some chunk in that intro, but.
There's always that you know, in every chorus, but dude, it just this is one of those bands to me, like, man, they're so good and I feel like they shouldn't be. Like, I'm gonna be straight up, like, this is about every song they've ever written. Now we'll go all the way down to Pain, you know, like the first 3 albums they did. It's like, man, you shouldn't be this good. Like, I'm sorry. But yeah, Twice definitely made it.
Twice kills. Yeah, it's a great fucking song, dude. My number 3, it could be number 1 if we just kept going, dude. Waves,
really?
Dude, I fell in love with this song.
The last half.
Oh, the last half kills, dude.
Yeah.
Like, listen to this, and it reminded me of, I said, that was the time-old tradition of putting the ballad at the end.
Yeah.
I just listened. I just started I get to the first chorus and I just type, "Fuck, this is beautiful." The full band coming in for that last big break and then into that chorus, so good. And it just reminds me of kind of how they ended American Motorsports with "Drunk Enough." A very similar pattern in both songs. And dude, yeah, this was just so beautiful.
See,
dude.
Waves was in my top 5 until I kept listening to the album, and it just got
so we had the opposite effect.
Down, yeah.
Because you were sending it to me.
My biggest thing about Waves, that really just the solo, I guess you call it a solo, is what Gabby would have done.
Yeah.
But guitar, and it just kind of gets and this is one of those I wish either Gabby was with the guitar or the guitar came in and started doing his thing and then it just died down with Gabby finishing the rest of the song. I kind of this is one I wish.
I'm sure if they do it live, I'm sure that she's probably going to play the sax with the guitar. But they'll do that in some songs.
Gabby is 100% at singing in this song. You can definitely hear her behind Johnny, and it's just.
But dude, just the lyrics in this one was another one.
The ending of the acoustic guitar, like it's such a like I love a good ballad at the end. We both do. Like any hardcore, like it just if you do it good, it's so well done.
The fucking that first verse, grief's gonna do what it wants, dude. That line fucking gave me chills.
All history,
dude. Damn,
his
I can't
lyrics
close the
are just
distance.
so
Heartbreak
like,
hits and waves.
and that's what always gets me. It's like, bro, you're singing country, but you're singing lyrics that I fucking.
Well, and another thing is like he's objectively like. He's as far as a singer goes, like he's not doing anything crazy. Mm-mm. Like I think most people can sing what Johnny's singing. Like it's now he has a good voice, but it's you know he's not doing anything crazy with his voice. Like it's all like it's so comfortably in my range. I could sing every single one of these songs, but just this one, just the how he hits that heartbreak hits in waves, dude. That fucking. God damn
and
it, man.
When you do stuff like this, you can do this forever. You're not going to strain your voice in 5 years, and then now you got to change your pattern all over again. You know?
Singing dumbass Stickly and stuff.
Yeah. Well, he didn't. Auto-Tune did it for him.
Oh, shit. but yeah, like I just do Waves is a perfect fucking ballad, dude. Yeah. So good. What do you got?
I guess it'd be a ballad. Rock Bottom.
Rock Bottom is where we live.
Rock Bottom wasn't on the top 5, and then pretty much replaced Waves for me.
So Rock Bottom was my number 5, and then I listened to Waves.
Right. Like,
Rock Bottom, I was like, for sure this one was going to make it.
Rock Bottom ain't deep enough.
Dude.
like lyrics, nothing really crazy about this song. It's the same shit they've done for 3 albums. But the lyrics in this one is what really stood out the most.
Red flags looking green right now. Dude. That line, I wrote that one down. I went, red flags looking green right now. Let's fucking go.
But that solo at the end, like, where are these solos coming from? Like, I'm glad we're getting them, but...
I said, ooh, that's a tasty guitar solo, plus 0.1. Yeah. I gave it plus 0.1 higher than I was going to give it because of the guitar solo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Rock Bottom kills. That was my number 6. It kills.
We were in the car, and 102.5 is always on out here in Baton Rouge, which is just greatest hit. So, which has become more country nowadays. Yeah. And one of the songs came in, I'm like, God, this sucks. I'm putting on Bill Murray. It was I don't even know what the country song was. I'm like, I fucking hate this. I hate country. Bill Murray, let's listen to it.
Yeah, that's a good effect to have.
Right.
My number 2 is the OG More Than Hate.
Really? Very nice. Okay. I already know both of our top 2s then.
Yeah, yes you do. Yeah, I mean, it was just like I said earlier, like we were talking about. I think it was a perfect way to introduce this album, to introduce the kinda hard concept. Mm-hmm. The chorus still, like, because I didn't need to listen to this one again, because obviously I've heard it more than all the other ones. I still listen to it all the way through, and that chorus still gives me fucking goosebumps.
Yeah,
it's so goddamn good, and they got this one right, and you can tell there was a lot of love put into this one.
They worked on this one for a month only. And Josh on them drums, Manuel, just those little triplets he's doing. He's always been one of my favorite drummers. I used to watch him before he got with issues. He was just a YouTube drummer, just like Luke Holland, another one I followed before he started actually getting in hardcore bands. People were picking him up, but dude, like, I fucking love this song. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
So what's your number 2?
What is it?
Does it always let you down?
Damn right it is. What's your number 1? What's my number 1, Rob?
I got a feeling it's probably Shitfist.
No. Shitfist didn't make the list. It did. It was in my first list. It did make the list. To be honest, it was the only country song. But dude, look, Always Let You Down. My God. What a fucking feature. A feature I didn't know was going to be this good. I saw A Day to Remember in Bill Murray. I saw the picture, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to like this, to be honest. And when it came out, I listened to it. You sent it to me. You're like, bruh, check out this song. I'm like, yeah, it's solid. That's all I had to
That's
say.
what you
about
said.
it,
And
because
I was
just,
offended.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's okay. Let's do it again. And then again, I was like, okay, I'm getting it. Then the album came out. I get to Always Let You Down. I'm like, oh, this song fucking rocks. This song is so good because I don't know what it was at first. I can't even pinpoint it. I didn't really care for it as hard as a lot of people did. But now, dude, I mean, it's not More Than Hate for me. More Than Hate, I will go back to More Than Hate. Even before the album came back, I searched. Like, I seeked out More Than Hate. But I've seen a lot of features from Jeremy. It's the best one he's ever done.
So good. It's so good. And it fits in so well. They really vibe together so fucking well. And the thing is the first time I heard it was watching that video, and I think that helps.
The video was sick.
The videos, and that's got to be their most expensive video.
Oh,
and it's just people hanging out in the back. It's just a good camera. Just a bunch of people hanging out back at the house. Just fucking. The most expensive part was renting the suits of armor. And it just, I love that last chorus where they're trading lines, dude.
The what? Sorry.
When they're trading lines with each other in the last chorus. Yeah. That shit rules. And specifically the line, "Leave what's left of us in the ground."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Nickelback line.
Dying worth saving. Yep.
I still don't necessarily like. I kind of get what people are saying.
I do.
I still don't feel like I don't know. Like
it's similar in a lot of
back.
ways.
It's got I would say vibe simulators. People are saying no, this is exactly like Save Me. It's really not.
It's enough to notice.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, fucking great song.
Yeah, it fucking kills.
Now, More Than Hate. I'm gonna say in their whole catalog, for me, this is the best song they've ever written.
Okay.
It hits every point for me. Every point between country to heavy, it nails it. Nails every
I can agree
one
with
of
that.
them.
Yeah, I can agree with that for sure. The end is always going to be mine.
Yeah, now More Than Hate, and then Always Let You Down. I'm not this for this album, of course.
Yeah.
Motorsport's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different, But yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
I can't say anything more about it other than they're fucking almost perfect songs for me. Both of them.
And speaking of that, my number one here, I only gave it a 4.9. Always let
really.
You know. I didn't give it a 5. I gave it 4.9, and it's because of just all these songs. When you really strip them down to their bare bones, they're all the same.
They're all the same. Mm-hmm.
That's really the only. It doesn't stand out that much more than the other ones do, but Jeremy does help it stand out a big deal.
Yeah, if it was just Johnny, I don't think it would have done as good.
Genuinely. I think Jeremy adds a lot to this, and it was a great, like you said, it's got to be his best feature.
There's only one feature other than this that I would even say is close, and it's when Chester died from Linkin Park, and he did a show with them. He did 2 songs. That was phenomenal.
That was all right.
I loved it because he got the screams, he did the vocal, I just like Jeremy. He's an ugly motherfucker, but he did that one good.
One of my favorite live ones that he's done was they brought out Matt Skiba from Alkaline Trio, and they did an Alkaline Trio song together, Private Eye.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that one,
it was pretty cool.
Mm.
But yeah, he killed this.
Yeah,
the whole crew killed this. All right, so. There's going to be a fist fight over here at 1 and 2. So, Rock Bottom's going down here, Waves going down here, Back Then.
Hey, we know 3.
Yeah, 3's going to be where to find me. So let's figure this out first.
You want heavy, you want alternative? Which one you want? That's the 2 difference, really.
I might concede More Than Hate to you, because I think with the difference being he didn't need Jeremy McKinnon to make that one as good as it was.
Yeah.
I think that's my difference.
As much as I really do enjoy not the lyrics, but the chorus of Always Let You Down, More Than Hate just has the best.
Still a phenomenal chorus. Yeah, they're both great, but for me, the reason that I'll just concede that is that's having a feature can be a cheat code sometimes. And in this case, it absolutely was a cheat code. We literally just said it. Right. So that has to make More Than Hate. That has to make More Than Hate number 1.
Mm-hmm. I ain't going to argue. That's for damn sure.
So, and then of course, Where to Find Me is going to be number 3.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I'm going for Waves on mine.
okay.
As much as I love Back Then, I'm going for Waves. The dark horse.
As much as I love the lyrics of Rock Bottom, I like the music on Twice better. But I like the
Twice.
lyrics way more than Twice. So it's kind of a. I'd probably swing towards Twice though.
So Twice did both. Twice and Rock Bottom both did about the same for me. Like, Twice did a 4.3 for me. Rock Bottom did a 4.4.
Because in the grand scheme of it, we could kind of hard could have been in the middle of the album, and Twice still would have been a perfect opener. How
Yep.
it starts
100%.
and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
Now, where do they go? Well, Waves was 3 for you, so I'll be cool with Waves than Twice. Because I fucking love Waves. Waves should have been on my top 5, but Rock Bottom just took it with the lyrics, you know. To be honest, like.
Heartbreak hits in waves, dude. That's so good. That's so fucking good, man.
The leads in the background too. It's so country.
It's beautiful,
but it's so old, like almost early '90s to late night.
Got like steel guitar and shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
like
rules.
that's the country I'll accept. I don't like this new shit.
No. If it's a country song that's come in the last 20 years, I don't fucking care.
Right.
Number 5, Twice. Number 4, Waves. Number 3, Where to Find Me. Number 2, Always Let You Down. Number 1, More Than Hate. I hope that we didn't let you. Sorry. I hope we didn't let you guys down with this one. I'm pretty pumped. I think that was a good list. That's a real good list. I'm very pumped.
Would you say this is a perfect album for you though? Like you can listen through this one every single time?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, like, and
That we
that's
finally got one, but we both can do.
well, and but what band has had 2 perfect albums back to back? Because
Definitely nothing in season 2. That's for damn sure. Architects.
Yeah.
10 years. Feeding the Wolves. And then, of course, I didn't get a lot of the.
Well, I mean,
other
I'm
stuff,
talking about like the band itself. Like Bill Murray has 2 perfect albums as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Like, but Architects though, I kind of, because you've got the fucking All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us, and then you've got Holy Hell after that, and I think I would consider both of them perfect.
Yeah, very true. So really, only ones that we have, because I went back and put all of our episodes in this little graph. First one that we had together as perfect albums was All Gods Have Abandoned Us. Feeding the Wolves was a perfect album for both of us. Away from the Sun, as always. Yep, American Motorsports. And then now, Kinda Hard.
Damn.
This is the first one. Honestly, we've had barely any. You're the only one so far in season 2 that's had 2 perfect albums. That is, where'd it go? Dressed Up as Life.
Yeah.
And Core. That's it.
Yeah, that's
not much so far, you know. But yeah, dude, Kinda Hard. I don't care what your music preferences. You have to listen to at least this top 5.
Yeah, this top
least,
5 kills.
You know.
It's a killer top 5.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those, like, we talk sometimes, like, every once in a while, we'll be like, damn, dude, if this 5 was an EP, that'd be nasty work, bro.
Yeah.
This would be a sick fucking EP.
Yes, it would.
This would be an award-winning EP right here.
And then the videos, you gotta all their videos. Like, I'm sorry,
They're so good.
Every video that they've come out with has been.
So, with that
fire.
being said, what's your favorite one for this album?
Favorite video? Always
Yeah.
Let You Down.
Yes, always.
That's the best video.
Fucking
Like,
kills.
look, honestly, even going
More
after,
Than Hate second place for me too. Like, it's just like my rankings
Yeah.
because I love the More Than Hate video.
Right, like even going to Motorsports, The End, Empty Handed, like those, just simple. They gave him like $15,000, $20,000 to do a video, and it only cost him $3 at best. You know, like he pocketed so much money from doing these videos. But I'm still gonna say, hands down, my all-time favorite video they've ever done is Pain. The way
Pain
his
kills.
face is changing, he's starting to like realize like, I'm doing the same shit
'cause
over and over.
It's
and
an actual music video.
Well, that too, but like I just enjoy like the representation of what the view, like, because if you know Johnny's whole, career to what Pain is, and then what he's at now, it's like it made me like enjoy Pain more with the video. It's like, oh, this is also why he's changing doing this, because he likes this more. This is more. It's not just Johnny's not just doing this for the views and for the attention. This man loves this shit.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You can tell because there's so many fucking Bill Murray albums.
Like My Ticket Home, we used to love that whole band. First 2 albums, solid work. He wrote more than 70% of, like, not of the songs, but he wrote certain parts and they took those parts. He wrote so much bits and so many breakdowns and chorus ideas to a lot of metalcore and hardcore people after Attack Attack. That's what he was doing in his grandmother's basement for like 8 years, was just writing and just selling, parts to people.
I believe that.
And then now we get this, bro. You'll always have my respect, even from Attack Attack. Hey, people hate him. I understand. I don't really. Dr. Javario Part 3 is the only good song on the first album. Second album, phenomenal. I'm gonna say it. For what they were, thank God, Caleb.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank God for Caleb.
No fucking kidding.
Fucking Johnny, bro.
Yeah, Johnny. Fucking Johnny.
I just want to meet the guy. I just want to meet him.
I
don't even want to say hey to him. I just want to shake his hand and then just watch him. Like, I don't need to talk to this man.
Oh, I gotta talk to him.
I would just be just as happy. Yeah.
No, we're talking. We're having a fucking full-on chat, man. This guy.
You're gonna shit talk, and that's the problem with you trying to talk to him. You're gonna.
No,
shit talk.
I'm not
Yes,
at all,
you are.
dude. I'm gonna just talk about Crankin' Hog with him.
You couldn't even meet Danny Worsnop without shit talking the first album.
No, that was no. I did that to I shit talked Attack Attack to Caleb. I did do that. Danny Worsnop, I didn't say shit about the first album. I told him that me and you used to cover all
Not
fucking
the American Average.
Not the American Average. He said, "Yeah, my band used to do a cover of it too."
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I got it backwards. Still.
And then I went, "Oh yeah, I remember that with the other guy." And he goes, "Yeah, the fucking communists." And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. But they fucked that kid over so bad.
Yeah,
They
but
really
he
did.
also was kind of a piece of shit.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna disagree with that, but at the same time, fuck Alex and Alexandria.
Yeah, right now.
For what they are and what they became, hey, there's reasons why half of them have already left.
I'm almost angry that the show's called Ranked and Relentless now, just with how much Danny's been fucking phoning it in.
I know.
Somebody's gotta put on for the OG Ask Alexandria era, because you're fucking not.
Right.
So we'll do it. You know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna hit the bowl.
Oh, I thought we had another new album coming out that you had.
No,
that's
it'll
not
be
for another...
beginning of May.
That's right. Okay.
That'll be Seven Dust. Will be the next one. That'll be in a few weeks.
Which I'm actually kind of excited for, because I have never in my 30 years of living actually listened to Seven Dust. Like,
It's gonna be good. Well, you
fully,
listen to Animosity. You got my CD.
Well, yeah, but like even that was just picking certain songs. Like, I've never actually sat and listened to a full album, so I'm excited. Let's see what we got. Oof. This might be my veto, unless you want to do it. System of a Down, Toxicity.
Oh, Toxicity. I'll veto that.
We might take that one out, because that one's been in there since season 1.
Yeah, Hypnotize or Mesmerize I do, but
Yeah.
I don't think Toxicity.
Pearl Jam, 10.
10? Nah, not yet. It's a strike. There's one strike for Pearl Jam.
Yeah. What is this? POD, Murdered Love.
You know what? Because it's part fun album, part utterly ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Part there's actually a fun story about the last track that I do want to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of meat on the bone that you won't be expecting.
Okay. POD. I really only know one song by them.
Here Comes a Bone.
No.
Alive.
No.
What other single do they have? Southtown?
No. Youth of the Nation.
Oh, Youth of the Nation. Oh, yeah.
I know the other songs, but Youth of the Nation, like, I
Yeah,
seek
you
out,
fucking know Here Comes a Boom.
Oh, of course I know those, but, like, I'm not going to go, you know what I want to listen to right now? Here Comes a Boom. I put on Youth of the Nation.
I don't.
That's not even on this album either.
Dude, it was weird whenever I saw them, though. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Mm-hmm. It was weird when I saw them live because during Youth of the Nation, Sonny brought his son out, who's probably like
it's a bit
6
much.
years old.
Yeah.
And his son's playing on a bongo in the front of the stage. And I'm just like, this is about fucking... Don't do this.
Okay.
You got your 6-year-old son out here playing a bongo for Youth of the Nation? That's insane.
Can you imagine if he had a gun?
Yeah, no shit. That's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, Murdered Love's interesting. Like there's like if you obviously you think Youth of the Nation or even Here Comes the Boom or something like
Right.
they're not a heavy band by any means. When you listen to the title track Murdered Love, you're gonna be like, there's a little stank on this.
How long ago did Murdered Love come
Over
out?
10 years ago, it was 2014,
Okay.
I think, because I saw them on the Murdered Love tour.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wanted to do that. Oh, also I have the vinyl, so I can do that gimmick again.
Yeah, I don't think I know a single song on this album.
I bet
just
you
looking
don't.
At the
Yeah, I bet you don't.
titles alone.
Title track Murdered Love. I'm telling you, you're gonna be caught off guard. You can be like, oh shit. The last song, I Am. That one's really gonna catch you off guard.
Okay. 11 songs. Wow, we've been doing pretty good picking these short albums.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
this one will be fun. You're gonna learn a lot. It's gonna be you guys are gonna learn a lot too because you guys are watching it. Thank you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for also going to Dirty Finish brand on Instagram and getting shirts. I'm putting in a couple of orders. I will have them for after whenever I get back from Vegas. I got a couple of them that I'm getting made. I told them I wanted the Taco Bell one. And then I saw one today or saw one yesterday that the boss was wearing that said, fuck, what did it say? I'm trying to get booked by going on Facebook and bitching how I'm not booked or something like that.
I'm still mad when I swapped my phones. I didn't put my notes in the cloud because I had at least 2 or 3 written that I know you would have enjoyed. I cannot remember to the life of me what they were.
Yeah, I'm gonna think of something like, hey, like easy brother, I'm 3 beers deep. I got a gig tonight. So, because if you're gonna bleed, you drink beer to like fucking like thin your blood, to
Right.
make it easier whenever you gig and cut yourself. There's something there. We'll figure it out. We'll workshop that.
These fucking shirts, man.
Yeah, we'll figure
Love
something
'em.
out.
Gotta have them.
Gotta do it. And yeah, I mean, if enough people go over there and say, "Hey, Ranked and Relentless sent me," then I can work on getting a promo code. Even though like the shirts aren't going to cost you an arm and leg, but
Cheaper than Dubby.
Yeah, that's true. but yeah, I mean, if a couple of people go over and say, "Yeah, Ranked and Relentless sent me," I can get a promo code made. So do that and let them know. But yeah, next week, Murdered Love POD. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited.
I'm going to Vegas. Time recording in a couple of days. I'm nervous.
Nah, you got this.
I got to squeeze my fat ass in one of those Delta coach seats for fucking 5 hours.
Yeah, that's tough. 5-hour flight.
Dude, I sat in the back seat last night just to practice. My knees were fucking killing me.
I hate flying. I hate it with a passion.
Yeah.
Hate it.
This is going to suck.
I'm a human being. We are supposed to be on the ground.
Yeah, but we're going to be up next week whenever we talk about Murder Love from POD.
Yes,
Till then, thanks for hanging out. I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
I already said the last part.